Comfy was nice enough to send me this ultrasonic jewelry cleaner to try. So I'm gonna go ahead and do an unboxing and a demo. Let's go get started. So I really like this ultrasonic cleaner. I had a chance to play around with it and I found that it worked really well. It's got a number of pieces that are going to come inside the box. You've got the machine here. It's a nice small compact size. That's going to be where the plug is going to plug in. On the bottom you've got these 4 feet. They're going to have these rubberized feet to help keep it in place so that it doesn't kind of bounce all over your table. And it really fits, you can see, like right inside your hand. So this is something that you could definitely be traveling with. It's just going to have this little light. There's like a little dot right there that's going to have a light, and there's just going to be a one-touch function in terms of on and off. There's this fill line right here, which is the max fill line, and so that way you know exactly what to do. What I really like is this is going to give you the ability to put glasses in here, and you can see where it fits perfectly with a pair of glasses. And so I found that you can use it with cleaning solution, you can use it with a little bit of soap, or you can use it just with plain water. I did try it with plain water first, and I found that I'm going to show you that in a second, that it worked, but it didn't work as well as than if I had to run it a second time, or even just a tiny little bit of some soap. So you can see how beautifully these came out. They were really filthy, honestly, and so this was something that worked really well. And all it took was I just did like a drop of Dawn dish soap is all I used, and then just some water. So what I'm going to do now is show you sort of from beginning to end how you can use the machine entirely. So all you do is just take your item, you're going to then pour your water in and just make sure it goes up to the fill line and stays underneath sort of that top line. You're going to put the lid on, you'll just plug it in, and then you're going to go ahead and just push the button, and it's just a one-touch button. And then it runs for the 3 minutes, and then when it's done, it'll just end. Then you can go ahead and take the piece out with these little tweezers, and they give you a little drying cloth here that you can use to kind of dry your piece and then kind of see how it looks. So as you saw this first time, I just used water. I didn't use any soap. It looked nice. It made a difference, but it wasn't as shiny as I wanted it to look or that I was hoping for. So I'm going to go ahead and just pop it right back in again with a little bit of soap this time, run it one more time, and then see how it looks. And it turned out really, really well after I did that. So I was really happy with it. So this machine is going to be running at 46,000 hertz. So it's a high frequency sound wave, and it's going to be dislodging contaminants from the surface. And in the end, you can see how that, turned out really lovely, and it was nice and shiny. So next up, I've got this ring, and my ring really needs some help. It really was quite dirty, and I went ahead, as you saw, put a bit of soap in, and you can see all of the sort of guck and grime that came off of this. It did a great job. Oops. And it's nice and quiet. It's actually 45. It operates below 45 decibels, so it's a nice quiet machine, and my ring came out nice and shiny, and I was really happy with it. So I love the versatility of this machine, and you can see how much stuff is coming off. So I hope this helps you today. I'm definitely going to be using this, and I'm loving it.